Hi folks, I wasn't actually going to make a video today. Today was actually just supposed to be about doing the last of making sure that the tape was all good and getting rid of sticks and stuff out of the tracks and just being ready for tomorrow's Christmas ride. But something's happened during the course of the day that's kind of led it to change a bit. Anyway, basically I got done with all the stuff to get the park ready to open, and then something else kind of took over, and that all started last night. You see, over Christmas I was told by the lovely Mrs. GNAR that I could treat myself to a new, well, not new, but a new to me, free ride bike. I used to have a Scott Voltage a few years ago. I'd missed it for a long time, and I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to buy one back again. So I picked that up over in North Yorkshire at 7:30 last night. The only reason that I even brought it with me today is because, you know, obviously it's a new bike, or it's new to me, it's second hand, it's of an age, it might need some parts replacing. You know, places have got sales on at the moment. Instead of like splashing out and just buying stuff randomly, I thought I would give it a bit of a bounce around in the car park if I got finished work in time. And you know, at least I could get a bit of a feel for it. Does it have the right spring on? You know, is everything tickety-boo? Are the brakes working okay? It's just kind of the sensible thing to do when you get a new bike, instead of just pulling the money shotgun and spending on stuff that you might not need. So it originally set off as, oh okay, I've got my work done, let's have a bounce around on the bike. So I did. I rode through the car park a couple of times. That led to trying out some drops, which then led to shooting it over a couple of gaps. And the next thing I knew, I found myself at the top of Electric Landlady. Now, we can all get carried away with ourselves, and on this occasion I think I definitely did get a little bit carried away. This is day one of riding a bike that's new to me. I also have been off the bike, I mean you probably know this, but I've been off the bike since kind of March or May. Anyway, for months. I haven't ridden a bike for ages. And really, it's just not a smart idea to get yourself over onto Electric Landlady and start bashing that out when you're as fresh as this, and the bike's pretty much untested other than like an hour of boosting around in the park. So the other side of that is I have made a promise to Simon, my business partner with Route Down, that I wouldn't do Electric Landlady until he was with us. I think we're mainly kind of, I have technically tried a little bit of it, but only the start. Does that count, Simon? Doesn't really count. We won't do the middle one until we're riding together and we're both going to hit it together. But yeah, the smart move wasn't to be completely on my own and hit that today, although I got a little bit carried away, and I do need to get a little few more hours of riding under my belt though, because it has been a while, man. It's been a hot minute since I've been riding, so I need to get a few more hours under my belt. But man, yeah, it's that Scott Voltage, as I've said earlier, I used to own one before, and it's a little bit like shaking hands with an old friend. Yeah, there are some things that I'm going to need to change on it, but you know, that's a lot of it's to do with like kind of personal preference and how I like the bike set up and how I like to ride it. I'm not going to have to blow a load of money on it because it just doesn't really need it, and at the end of the day it is just a fun bike for dicking about on bikes in the woods. Anyway, the whole reason that I came up here today was to get the park ready for tomorrow, the Christmas ride, and it is ready. I've had a little bit of a scoot round on myself, so yeah, everything's tickety-boo. The weather's been pretty nice. Don't know if you can tell, but we've got some kind of blue skies, although it is starting to get a little dark now. We are kind of later in the day. It did take me most of the day to kind of titivate the park up, and then I have had a cheeky hour's ride on the bike as well, so you know, we're starting to get towards the end of the afternoon. Anyway, the big point is, all ready for tomorrow's ride. Looking forward to seeing all you guys. And yes, once we've got everybody signed in, I will be out on the new steed to do a few park laps with you, because hey, it's a Christmas ride. It's all about celebration, isn't it? Anyway, I'll catch you in the morning, folks. See you soon.